to us about their projects, and we get to know them a little bit better. Guys, gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
In the intro, when I'm talking to Siyabonga, I'm talking about influences such as jazz, Maskandi, R&B, and ballad music. Both of you were nodding your head, but how do you put that sound together? Where does that eclectic mix come from, Siyabonga?
Yeah, I would say because we grew up in the rural areas, so we used to listen to a lot of Maskandi music. Our uncle, he used to listen to a lot of jazz music, so that's where the inspiration came from. Because I would say the sound that we are doing, it really comes from where we come from. Because even if you can listen carefully to the sound, it really describes there's Maskandi, hence you have said there's ballad music, because we are trying to fuse everything together so that we come out with a new sound which has never been there before.
That new sound that Siyabonga is talking about, Sibongi Seni, what do you classify it as? What do you call it? If you had to put it in a genre or give it a name or bring up something brand new that nobody's heard, what would you classify it as? What would Sophiatown call it? What is your sound?
Well, I wouldn't specify the sound, but then it kind of it's an African sound, you know. Even though we cannot have a certain way of classifying it and stuff, but we believe it's a new music whereby you find vocals being fused within the house rhythm and stuff, whereby you find guitars being fused, whereby you find folk music, country music, Maskandi music, Statamia, jazz and pop being fused within the house genre and stuff. So it's more of an African house music, if I may put it that way. No specifications, because we try and run away from specifying our music, because we still want to explore and do more and more sounds and stuff. Okay,
so you guys are adventurers, musical adventurers at the moment. Talk to me about the new song that was just released, Pieces of My Love.
Yeah.
What are you singing about? Because you're still working on the debut album, Siyabonga.
Yes. Yeah, it's Pieces of Our Love. On the song we are featuring Mokostik. He's from Springs, he's a guitarist as well. So the song is about love. You know, these days we are missing love, we are missing a lot of things about love. So we are trying to encourage people, bring about the spirits of love and explore more about love, so that people will love one another, because this is a loving country.
What is it about your sound that is resonating with your fans at the moment, where you've been able to kind of, separate yourself from the rest of the other artists? You're starting to develop a fan base that love your sound, that recognize your sound, and kind of where you are musically at.
I would say uniqueness, man. We're so unique, we believe, you know, because sometimes you expect something else, then we surprise you with something else. You expect like we're going to play the house music that is with the beat, then you come with the vocals and stuff. Or we do an a cappella of a guitar or a keyboard and stuff. Mainly our fans, they love us because we're different, because we've got a lot of surprises. We also do the reprises, do songs that belongs to the ages and stuff, and start to perform in a modern fashion, if I may put it that way, and stuff. So that is what's fascinating about us as far as our fans are concerned.
So you've got, from what Sibongi Seni is saying, and the kind of that fusion and all that stuff, but you're multi-instrumentalist. You play a lot of different instruments. What is the default instrument for both of you? What is the instrument that you play many things, but you would prefer that's your default instrument that you always go to?
I would say my default instrument is a trumpet.
It's the trumpet?
Yeah, his default is a keyboard, but he also does a guitar a lot of time.
You do the violin?
The violin, I'm the one who's doing the violin, but my favorite instrument is the trumpet at the moment. But I'm still growing, because you see, I'm in a journey whereby I'm still learning a lot of things. So maybe, who knows, as time goes on, the violin will become my favorite than the trumpet.
When do we see the debut album? Very quickly. When do we see? Because you've got the EP out.
Yes.
When do we see the album?
On the 14th of February, we are launching our 3 singles at Buffalo Bills in Carlton. Then at the end of Feb, we're also launching at the Paling in Soweto.
Yeah.
Then those are the places where people would get to know where
more
exactly
about the music.
we are about our music. Yeah.
Okay, Sophiatown in the studio with me, it's Sibongiseni and Siyabonga Dwacha. They make up Sophiatown. Google and find out more about their music. They've got 2 performances coming up. They're still with us for another 2 performances, but they've got 2 events coming up that you can find out more about. We're taking that break, you don't go anywhere.
Ungipela ngothando lwakho, ebakiye bajabule